Ham's Grandcat, and today we have the last hour of Last Man Standing. I'm just trying to get the chat up on my laptop so that I can actually see your wonderful comments and I can actually read them out, which is absolutely in refusal, and it's not went up yet. There it is. We have found it. And the main question is, are we going to get a portrait image of Big Banter Baron Corbin as the United States Champion? That would be wonderful to see. Stefan Khan says, first is this. Big the Cat says, hello, Grand Cat. Stefan Khan says, what's up, brother? Waiting for the Grand Cat Grand Fleet to swarm in. We've got our Road to Immortality matches. They'll be on tonight. We've got Walk the Ropes, Radio Rush, and Lights Out. Oh no, Lights Out is back. We've got 56 minutes left on Baron Corbin. And there is a free bonus pack. There is the Randy Orton event is now started. And there's a Big Banter Baron Corbin portrait pack. Unfortunately, they've just used an old picture of him rather than a picture of him with a US title. They had the perfect opportunity to give us a US Championship Baron Corbin there, and they decided not to. I think WWE Supercard just hates Baron Corbin. That is my interpretation, at least. Stefan Khan says, look at the CM Punk image. It looks so good. Yes. You can call me Steph. So, yes, there's a new CM Punk title image, even though we literally just got one. And that's very interesting. So we will see if we can get that title image. Big the Cat says, as a free-to-play player, I fully complete Lights Out with only 100 credits and I'm happy. Really? Interesting. Well, that's pretty good. Baron Ransack Von Joy says the links are shared and the teams are tagged, Grand Cat. Thank you, Baron. Very much appreciated. Okay. So, we are on Arena 63. We are currently ranked 2,841. All we are trying to do is trying to stay in the top 10,000. So, I'm not entirely sure how much it is that we actually want to do. Well, let's begin this one anyway. We have 2 down arrows, we've got 2 up arrows. I think we're just going to go ahead and use a Jacob Fatu. Even with that, I think we'll be more than fine. Okay, that's what we want to see. We want to see those early. So we can get rid of 4. Let's go ahead and use BFAB here. Bigger Cat says, this last man standing has been calmer than normal. Yes, it's almost as if people don't actually want Baron Corbin. It's maybe a case of the W Supercard perhaps picked the wrong person for a PvP event. 3 million toughness for Paige. I don't think anyone's beating her in toughness. Not anytime soon. Okay, tag team of speed. Well, let's go with Stone Cold and Roman Reigns here. And hopefully that is enough. Oh, hell yeah. And we're going to bank those points there. Big Cat says, I don't mind it being easier. I'm the same. I'm quite satisfied with it. I'm going to bank these points because I'm expecting to hit... Oh my goodness, we still haven't hit one. I was really expecting to... hit an obstacle. Surprised I haven't by now. There we are, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so there's 5 left. If we can hit 1 more, then we will be able to clear the rest of this without much bother. Yeah, that'll do. against Penta and Bo Dallas. Sugar Cloud Games says below. I think that might be a mistranslation. Sugar Cloud Games says bois. That's what was actually written. Big Hat says, I managed to not use a reveal until Arena 42. My goodness, this is pretty crazy. We'll test our luck with this one. We'll go with a LA Knight. Yeah. Let me talk to you. With a proper US title image. And I think we'll bank those points because I'm expecting to hit an obstacle here. Good. So there's 4 obstacles remaining. There's now 3 obstacles remaining, so I'm going to pay 60 credits to activate a reveal here, and there are no longer any obstacles. I'll just use a block, and we can now clean up the rest of this, and we can just keep pressing our luck for the entire arena. And this might be the last arena that we do. I think the rest of the live stream is just going to be playing the different games. But it wouldn't be a last man standing live stream if I didn't play at least one game of last man standing. And in terms of speed, I think we'll just go with Stephanie. That's Stephanie McMahon, not Stephanie Vacour. Very different people. And it looks like we're going with speed again with JC Jane. I think JC Jane is one of those people that has the potential to be the future of the women's division. Big the Cat says, I'm thinking about just pro normal SummerSlam cards to clear out space. Leon says, hi. Hello, Leon. Welcome. That's the dark one. We are just finishing up our one game of Last Man Standing that we are literally doing purely because it's a Last Man stream. And I think after this, I think we are good. Fred Deru Lopak says, hey there. Oh, that's Lopak. Hello, Lopak. I know Lopak. I know Lopak from my team, from my server. For charisma, I think we'll go with big ol' Stone Cold, son. I see that Danhausen and I say, that ain't gonna cut it. YWNJ says, hello, welcome, Jay. Welcome to the live stream. And one last match here. It's going to be BFAB. And she is beating up the main event Mid-Morgan. And there we go. I think that is us done. I think we are good. Leon says, I just got my pro fin. There we are. There is our current rank. Currently ranked 2,854. I'm just going ahead and screenshot that one. And we have a guaranteed SummerSlam 26 card. But we need to get rid of some cards before we're allowed to jump onto there. So let's go ahead and do that. We can indeed make a pro of our big old Simone Swearwolf, Jacob Fatu. And we just need to remove you from the Royal Rumble. And let's combine our Jacobs. Both have their 100 matches, both have their 100 levels. And that is a pro for us, and we can now make him into an F1. There is our F1 Simone Swearwolf. We're going to lock him down. Let's train him up. And I think the rest of these we realistically want to keep. But we'll get rid of those two. That should give us a tiny bit of space. 497 out of 500. My goodness, we have so much space. He said sarcastically. Oh, okay, so for these ones we have to do them one by one. It doesn't let you sweep the entire board. And we are going to have to just go ahead and dust these three at a time until we find ourselves a guaranteed SummerSlam 26 card. Any one of these could be a WrestleMania Season 2 Brock Lesnar. Very cool. And a Pantheon Brock Lesnar. We've already got pros of them, so we don't need them. We'll just go ahead and dust them. Bubba Ray Dudley, Bailey, and Tatum Paxley. If any of the developers are watching, which I know you do watch Grand Cat on occasion, please, for the love of all that is holy, give us more space. Allow me to purchase more sleeves for my binder. Give me more than 500 spaces. Or stop giving us so many freaking special edition cards. Alex Garner says, hi, Grand Cat. Dr. Draco says, yawns, morning all. Oh, welcome. All the members of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet are showing up now. It must be very early in the morning for Dr. Jekyll. Dr. Jackal. What? It did this before. Why? Why does it load up premium on occasion? Leon sent gold coin for 10 joules. Thank you, Leon. I believe there's also a hype meter that you guys can hype the video. If you could do that, that'd be very, very cool of you. Dr. Draco says 6 AM. My goodness. Alright, it's now 50-50. One of these is a SummerSlam 26 card, and it's not that one. It's the very, very last card here is going to be the SummerSlam 26 card. Unbelievable. So, this one here, right here, is guaranteed to be a SummerSlam 26 card. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's going to be the R-Truth. Yes, Ron the Truth Killings. That's what we waited all that time for. And we can indeed make him into a pro, should we so desire. How is our right arrows doing? We have a Seth Rollins, we have an F1 Hogan, we have an F1 Sami Zayn, we have an F1 R-Truth, or Rick Satans, we have an F1 of Kit Wilson, and then we have... No, our right arrows are actually pretty fine. How's our left arrows doing? Obafemi, of which we should hopefully be able to get the Pro Foil Obafemi. Finn Balor, Charlie Dempsey. Our Finn Balor is stronger. Oh, he has equipment on than our Charlie Dempsey. It's F2. Javon Evans, of course, we just made the F1 Jacob Fatu as well. Let's check our up arrows. Shawn Michaels. Oh, of course, Jacob Fatu. We have equipment to change the arrows of these things. That's right. Okay, so we can't trust what the arrows are. Leon says, ooh, you have an F1 Hogan. Yep, that's right, brother. Okay, we might make that R-Truth, or we might just Silver Star him, because I'm not sure we actually particularly need that R-Truth at this stage. Hang on a second. Okay, I thought that it still had the tag titles on them, but no, apparently not. Because they lost the tag titles, and might I say thank goodness for that, because they weren't doing anything with them. Well, I think we are going to spend 1,000 credits Although I think they could have chosen a better Baron Corbin image, but let's go ahead and get the portrait pack for Baron Corbin. There he is. Screenshot that one. And we've got a Rhea Ripley. And we will be getting rid of that one. And there is our brand new limited edition CM Punk image with the spinner title, as opposed to the other one, which is the current WWE Universal or the undisputed WWE Universal title, the Uwu Championship. So this is the younger version of CM Punk, and this gives you a 25% chance of getting the CM Punk and a 10% chance of getting the Randall Keith Orton. 2,500 credits. A little bit expensive. It says 31 in the bottom right corner here, so that means we didn't get anything. So we don't need to sit and watch this. Now, someone was telling me that if you use 10 Season 2 SummerSlam cards, you get a little reward. Is there any special drops? No, there's not. So it'll be interesting to see what that is. Dr. Jack says, got that today. Leon says, ooh, that Baron Corbin image. Dr. Jackal says, got that today. I'm not sure what it is you got today. We've got Walk the Ropes. We have Lights Out. Oh, the Lights Out gives you a chance at the CM Punk. Oh, that's cool. And the Radial Rush. And we do have 147 Lizzie Rain tokens. We've also completed the Lizzie Rain quests. So we've got them to grab as well, but we'll be doing them later on, maybe not even in the stream, because we are greatly running out of space. Dr. Jackal says, the CM Punk. Big the Cat says, I think it's 32. You get a bonus in the free pack. Oh, yes, 32, yes. Sammy says, hello, Grand Cat. Hello, Sammy. Welcome to the live stream. Let's try Lights Out then, shall we? So, completion gives you a guaranteed emerald key, which is very good. So that's a 20% chance if you get 30 of these. So the rows give you the chances at the CM Punk with a 5% chance at the platinum one. The columns give you a 50% chance at the keys. And those are the cards that you can get off of the board here. Why are they not all SummerSlam? Why is there garbage like Ink and WrestleMania 40 that we really don't need? They had the perfect opportunity to make this all SummerSlam cards so they could use all of them. And they just chose not to. That's W Supercard for you, alright. Alright, here we are, and Lights Out then. We'll go around the outside. Which is working out wonderful for us. Ken says, ooh, Lights Out again, trash. Yep, I'm still not a fan of it. Oh, good lord. So we have 5 picks left, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards left to find. We are going to continue. Why does it take so long? That's 300 credits spent. Okay, we've got our first line. Why does it take so long? Why is there no pressing the button to... And why does premium keep loading up? Oh my god. Everything about this. That's 650 credits spent. Why? Leon says, what the hell, did I see YouTube for like half a second? Yeah, for some reason my YouTube Premium keeps loading up in the middle of live streams. I don't understand why. I don't know what causes it. Okay, there we completed the entire board for 650 credits. And let's see what we get from our rewards here. So we do have the chance of getting keys, and we do have the chance of getting CM Punks. This is a platinum one, which seemingly gave us neither. Very rude indeed. The bronze ones have very small percentage chances. Another platinum pack here. Only a Leviathan. Nowhere near as good. Gold pack, let's see if we get lucky. Well, we did get the key. The keys will help us out. We do need at least 8 of those. In your own time. So we did manage to get the... I think you get a guaranteed key from that one. I don't know if it's guaranteed or not. But this is the diamond pack for completing the board here. And then these ones are just the cards that we got from actual Lights Out itself. So I don't think we got a tremendous amount. We got 2 keys. And I think that's about the best of what we got. Now, we are on 16 of 30. And if we complete this again, it gives us a 20% chance of pulling the CM Punk. So I am going to spend the 500 credits here. And we are going to go again. Purely just to try and get that. And also to get additional keys for Randy Orton. I apologize if I'm missing out the chat. I will read it again in a few minutes. I see that there are many of you that are typing away. I will try and catch up on all of those comments. Okay, this one is going a little bit better than the last one did. They Love Balin says, I'm mad they ripped Penta off the title. They ripped Penta off the title? What does that mean? Do you mean the Intercontinental title that's around Penta's waist? Have they removed that? They edited it out? They Love Balin says, yeah? Really? So the SummerSlam 26, Penta no longer has the belt? Let's continue. Oh, Dr. Giles says he means the match. Okay. So I was about to say, that would be absolutely crazy to change the image. They have done it before. They did it when Aleister Black first left. They changed one of the ambushes that had Aleister Black on it onto an ambush that I... I was just clicking away there. I meant to click continue. Oh, that is crap. That's what I get for reading comments and not paying attention to the game. Oh, that's infuriating. Because now we need to spend the credits to do that again because... Oh wait, did we get this pack? Did we get the pack? I didn't see it. I don't think we got anything from that one there. I'm going to do it again. Did we get this pack? I'm not entirely sure that we did. Because it's supposed to 100% guarantee you the key, and I didn't see the key. If we have 3 keys, then that means that we did get it, because we got 2 earlier. Right, no more paying attention to chat. Not while I'm in the middle of doing things. That was so annoying. I didn't even realize that that was the last pick. I was just tapping away trying to get it to go faster. It was the comment about the Penta losing the title that got me really interested. Oh, for goodness sakes. Now it's waiting on network as well. On top of everything else. God, I hate Lights Out. It's the worst mode. Oh, infuriates me. I don't know how many credits I've spent on this freaking thing now. I don't even know how well we did on that last one there. Like how close we were to completion. We've now got 44 out of 30. Oh, I don't care. Just hurry up. Yes, Leon, if you could go back and check and see how much I've actually spent, that would be cool. I don't care. Jesus. Okay, well, we pulled 1 key from that, so we should now be technically at 4 keys. Just tap here angrily now. Platinum pack didn't give me anything. Five keys. is what we should be at. Diamond pack for completing it. 6 keys. Oh, there we go. So now it gave me it. So there's the... So that is the key. So it didn't give me the blue pack before. Only gave me it this time around. Okay, so this is the one that has a 20% chance at the CM Punk. Which again, it didn't give me. Okay, well at least we got that blue pack. The one that we were supposed to get last time. So it did give us 4 SummerSlam 13 Emerald keys. Didn't give me the freaking CM Punk. Rustin, frickin' Rick Rastardly. Ah, God, I'm still annoyed about it. I need to cure my anger. I need to calm. So we're now at 24,582 credits. I don't know how many credits we started with, but I think I spent 660 credits. How much does it cost to... Okay, we can't even check to see how much it costs to get a reveal, but we bought 1 reveal. I think the reveal might be 60. So, other than that, the rest of it was all spent on Lights Out. Let's do Walk the Ropes next then, shall we? A 5, just missing the Walk the Ropes and the 150 credits. Big the Cat says 60s for a reveal, 20 for a block, I believe. Thank you, Big the Cat. Let's see if we can pull anything nice and shiny or foil. No such luck there. Just missing that Walk the Ropes once again. Very cool game. Very cool, I say sarcastically. As sarcastic as a grand cat can. On the plus side, we are getting plenty of SummerSlam cards. Well, we're managing to avoid all of the Walk the Ropes here. Big Cat says 12 in big pack and 4 in small pack if you got anything in ropes. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Tony Ross says hi. Hello, Tony Ross. Okay, we managed to get on our first Walk the Ropes after doing a full loop of the board. 500 super coins. 3 rare draft picks. And a SummerSlam 26 Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. Okay, well, we're still alive. And we're on the board once again. Bigger Cat says, in the packs on the path. Wow, we're actually managing to grab all of the Walk the Ropes here, which is very surprising and very cool. Alright, where are we going now? Here? Oh, that would KO us, but we are going to spend just 100 credits to get the final Walk the Ropes here. We'll make a nice, lovely little checkerboard pattern, which didn't amount to much. And that will KO us. And we don't have anything else left to get there, so we are just going to claim and exit. We got a Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. And I don't think we got anything else that was too tremendous there. We have 8 rare to draft picks. Oh my goodness, that is a ridiculous amount. We've got a Channing Stacks Lorenzo. And we have 7 more. Let's just go for these at random. Try and get through them quickly. A Carmelo Hayes. 2 more. It's nice that the background forgot to load itself in. Apparently that was not 2 more. Apparently it was 1 more. So that was a lie. Alright, we've done Walk the Ropes and we've done Lights Out. Let's do Radial Rush next. Hey, we didn't even get a bronze pack. We got none. Well, that was hideous. And we have to defend our Intercontinental title here today with Chad Gable. Let's check how our Battle Pass is doing. We are almost at level 35. How much would it cost? 320 credits. I think we can probably still do that with 1 day and 22 hours left. Big Cat says, how'd that happen? It sucks. Alright, we have the brand new Randy Orton one here. Apparently Randy Orton is going fishing as well. There is the seagull dropping the poop on Randy Orton's head. So let's see what fish types he can grab. We've got a tiger grouper, a coral grouper, a cowfish. Avoid the garbage, of course. We've got a Christmas wrasse, a cam pufferfish, an angry pufferfish. Then we have an anglerfish, an oronate warasse, a barracuda, a hammerhead shark at the bottom. Okay. Now, I've heard a rumour that supposedly, and I say that with great quotation marks, because it has not yet been proven, but supposedly, if you use 10 SummerSlam Season 2 cards, you get an Easter egg. Now, I don't think I have 10 SummerSlam Season 2. We only have 1, in fact. But the SummerSlam Season 2 are the ones that are depth 100. But apparently, if you use 10 of them, there is an Easter egg that will show up. So do we have any way of grabbing any additional old school SummerSlam cards? Comment section, now is your time to stand up. Let Grand Cat know how he can spend his credits to get an additional 9 SummerSlam Season 2 cards. Well, I guess we can start by watching an ad. Let's all watch this ad together then, shall we?
Scanning, let's see what it finds.
Oh my goodness, what is this?
Oh, I found my old game.
Oh my god, we earned $9.80. Oh my goodness, no way. Look, it's collecting all of your phones. Wow, this absolutely isn't a scam. Oh my goodness, let's see you scanning. Oh, $7.14. Holy crap, could you imagine? And it's paying you to play them? Oh, wow, that's incredible. Oh my god, this absolute garbage. No one is downloading this. Why is this ad so long? Yes, please skip. Thank you. I do not need it. No, skip, please. God. Why are we still watching this? Yeah, no way. Why? Oh my god. Straight into my balance. Yeah, all you have to do is link your credit card to them, and they absolutely, definitely, swear to God, will not take money out of your account. It's absolutely not a scam. Jesus. No, never touch these things. Does anyone fall for this? I don't imagine there's anyone. Do you know what would be really funny? See if it was legitimate. I mean, it's not, but if there was. Let's see here. Fred says, King of the Ring 2 can give you a SummerSlam Season 2 card. Dr. Jack says, boom. Okay, well, we can try boom. Can we get past this freaking ad, please? Why is it still going? Oh my god, this is absolutely atrocious. Fred has some comments for us. Let's see what he has to say. That is Lopak. Says, P.S. Word on the dock is that there might be a mysterious extra reward for anyone skilled enough to reach the maximum depth in all 4 lakes. Think you can pull it off? Oh, interesting. And Dorjal says, it currently says Scramby. Take you are out, and the real name is Scramby. Scamby, yes. YNJ. It says, skip button takes you to YouTube, unfortunately. Yeah, I've noticed. It's freaking horrible. Leon says, you spent 1,400 credits, or in US dollars, you spent $12.86, including tax. My goodness. All on Last Man Standing. Absolutely gross. Sickening even. Absolutely not worth it with what we got. Are you serious? That ad was so long that it didn't even give me the reward. What an absolute scam. WWE Supercard, I want you to fix that. I want you to know what just happened here. That was absolutely atrocious and disgusting. I want everyone to report that. Let WWE Supercard know. Let them know that you're not happy. Let them know that I'm not happy because I'm not happy. If I'm not happy, then you're not happy because that means that you've got an angry grandcat in your hands. Damn, Gran is lights out, you mean? Why? What did I say? Did I say something stupid? I do say something stupid on occasion. Okay, now can we close this and continue, please? In your own time. Thank you. Dodger says, hey, your favorite ad. Well, it's nice that it actually works. And I think that was a third. We got anything. You are not new, you liar. Absolute lying game. Did we get any SummerSlam Season 2s? We got one SummerSlam Season 2 and Asuka. OCCN says, hey, I'm level 19 in my battle pass. I spent 2,600 credits. Would I be able to get level 35 foil Obafemi? I assume so. I think if you're willing to spend credits, you're able to get anything. I don't know how many credits it would cost you, but I think you can. Okay, so these now cost £3.69 to get additional ones. Does this give me SummerSlam cards? Contains 50 of the following. All right. 2,500 credits spent. Well, we got a SummerSlam 26 mouth guard. That's cool. Dr. says, no, I believe it's more your grandness. Okay, there is a Season 2 AJ Styles. There's another Season 2, Big E. The Season 2 ones are the trickier ones to get, it seems. But on the plus side, we've got a lot of fishing to do with Randy Orton. There's another Season 2 of The Miz. Unfortunately, we did not get the... So we've got 3 SummerSlam Season 2s there, but unfortunately we did not... I would have locked down that SummerSlam 26 math card. We did not get the Randy Orton or the CM Punk. Nope. I don't think any of these are particularly fantastic. Here's well claim that's free. Now, how many are we on now? So yes, that is indeed the portrait pack. That's the one that we really want to see. 6% chance at Rey Mysterio. 20% chance of the Randy Orton if we get the portrait pack. We do have 6 of these keys here. If we get 2 more keys, we might be able to finish Randy Orton off today. My goodness, my voice is already beginning to go. What does this give me? 1% chance at the SummerSlam Season 2. 5% chance at SummerSlam Season 2. How many SummerSlam Season 2s do we have? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 so far. So we need another 5. It's expensive, but let's try it. So this is a 66 at the bottom here. Okay, so there's number 6. It's an Alexa Bliss. Do you see that, Dr. Jackal? We have a Season 2 SummerSlam Alexa Bliss. So that one is number 6 for us. We need 4 more currently. There's another one. Page means we only need 3 more. There's another one. Another page means we only need 2 more. We've got John Cena, means we only need 1 more. Oh my goodness, we need 1 more, and we didn't pull any Randy Orton or CM Punk again. Leon says, scrambly, more like scambly. Leon says, get it off the screen, old people fall for these scam ads. I think Leon might be a little bit behind. Leon, if you get to this point, make sure that you are on the most up-to-date part. I think you're a little bit behind there. Fred says you can get some on the draft board, Lesnar Season 2. That is... Now, of course, we can't actually do any boom because we are at 1002 of 500 cards, so it doesn't allow us to grab that. Is there any chance you can gift Immortals Pass? No. freaking people coming in here begging for things. I already give away free giveaways, free battle passes, and so on. Don't need people coming in and begging in my live streams. Wasting my time, ruining my streams. I'm already in a bad mood. Ask me when I'm in a good mood. I shall make change. Let's go ahead and buy another one of these then. Ocean says, I'm sorry, I was just asking. Yeesh! So we want to see one Season 2 SummerSlam. And ideally, if we could get the CM Punk or the Randy Orton, that would be very cool. I'm getting a little bit worried. I haven't seen any yet. Oh, thank goodness, we got one. Whew. We got Kevin Owens. We literally spent 2,500 credits there to get one SummerSlam Season 2 card. Again, no CM Punk, no Randy Orton. Absolutely unbelievable. How many credits do we get with this? 1,500. Oh my goodness. Well, Brolo says 5 minutes left in Last Man Standing. So there is. And we are currently ranked 2,854. Thank you for reminding me that Last Man Standing was on. Okay, so now we have exactly 10. And it also says max depth reached. Interesting. I think we have to use the ambush card in this one. So let's see what happens here. Oh. I really hope that we don't have to grab that bubble because we missed it. I didn't realize that a thing was going to come out there. I don't have to do that again, do I? Chat? Lopak says, no, we just have to collect it from the 4 lakes. But do you have to burst it with the hook, or, like... I thought it was just going to follow me up, and then it went past me, and I was like, oh no. I was too busy trying to collect sharks. At least now we've seen it. So... that's what the Easter egg is. Apparently, if you collect that from all 4 lakes, we get something special. Well, let's continue doing this. That's worrying. Lopak says, don't think so, we just have to get to the bottom. Leon sent hiding for 10 jewels. Thank you, Leon. Right, so we want to try and grab these various hammer-headed sharks. Because getting down to these depths is not a particularly easy task. So does anything tell you where you've collected the contracts from? Maze Loves 88 says, hi Grandcat. Hello Maze. Welcome to the live stream. We are going to be fishing with Randy Orton for a little while. Fred Lopak says, yeah, the helmet is now open. Really? Oh, I see it. So that's what it is. There's a little helmet at the bottom there. So we're now on a quest to try and get 10 more Season 2 SummerSlam cards for the other 3 lakes. The Rusty Lakes, if you will. Is anyone a fan of the Rusty Lake series? I love it. It is very, very cool. It is a little puzzle adventure game. It's very much similar to... what are those puzzle rooms called? Escape rooms. Escape rooms, yes, it's an escape room. It's been going on for quite a while and has a very, very deep and confusing lore. The past is not past. No, the past is never dead. In fact, it's not even past. Broyle says, Randy title image. Yes, finally. And we're hoping to try and grab one. That would be cool. We have 6 keys. We shall do our best to try and get the Randy Orton title image. YWNJ says, I got stuck on level 99 in Last Man Standing. Ooh, that's very cool. That's the one that we needed. That is a pro for our toughness. That will help out with campaign tremendously. We're locking that one down. Very, very cool indeed. Leon says, buy another one. Buy another what? I will if you tell me what to. Oh, tempts not the Grand Cat. I am ready. I'm a purchasing machine. Oh, almost had that garbage there. Don't want to go doing that. No! A garbage loaded in off screen. Very rude indeed. Christopher Juarez says hi. Oh, Christopher Juarez. We are currently fishing with Randy Orton. We managed to get the cool Easter egg of the contract at the bottom of the lake. Big Cat says, Last Man Standing is done. Ah, now we are just waiting on the rewards. The rewards to see what ranked Big Banter Baron Corbin we shall all receive. And I'm sure we are all waiting with bated breath to see how strong our Big Banter Baron Corbin is going to be. Broyle says Last Man Standing is over rank 239 on Arena 102. That is a very, very high rank. Getting in the top 300. Big the Cat says at rank 2230 at Arena 75. I'm happy. I'm pretty happy with my ranking as well. As you can see, I cared tremendously about this Last Man Standing, and the fact that I am doing Randy Orton fishing. Dr. Java says the portrait doesn't even have the title for Corbin. Nah, I'm Skipper, just not good enough to get him that lame junk. I agree. I mean, it was the perfect opportunity to have a portrait image with the US title over his shoulder, and they just decided, no, we shall not give it to you. Instead, here's an old Baron Corbin image instead, which I thought was very, very rude of WWE Supercard, to say the least. Can't help but notice that the hammer-headed sharks are not showing up. I don't think we are going low enough down to get them to appear. We've almost finished a couple. We've finished the Barracuda already, actually. The WWE title. It's not the greatest. It's not the best of us, but it's cool, I guess. It's fine. We're not going to waste it on 750 depth. George Giles says it could have been the first furry title. Yes. I was watching, I believe it was Adam Blompier. It was one of the wrestling YouTubers, and he was joking about how that furry title must... Oh, we got another Braun Breaker! Oh, that's awesome! That's very, very cool. But he was joking about the furry US title, and it says, yep, around the waist of big, sweaty wrestlers and being made of fur. I'm sure that belt must smell absolutely fantastic. And, you know, it's going to be sticky, it's going to be like wet, it's going to have bits of crumbs in it. And he was saying, I can just imagine Triple H backstage seeing Trick Williams with the belt, just saying, for God's sakes, would you comb that belt? It's the only belt that needs combing. Okay, we've got a couple of things there. Now, we don't have enough keys to complete the Randy Orton today. Although maybe we could. Maybe we could if we spend some more credits. I don't really want to, but maybe we could get a very early foil Randy Orton. Since we are halfway there now. Unfortunately, it means playing more lights out. Okay, let's use some keys. So we have 6 keys. We need to open 8. Let's see if we can get the portrait image. Nope, try again. Nope, that's a bronze pack. That's garbage. Actual garbage. Let's try this one then. Well, it's a diamond plus, but we want to try and hit the portrait pack if we can. No such luck there. Oh, we have actually finished these. Oh, the angry pufferfish, why not? Nope, that's the worst pack. Platinum pack. Nothing there either. Someone just got their Randy Orton. I may try and join you. Try again. If it isn't the portrait pack, I'm not sure I particularly care. Oh, hang on. We do have one more, but we don't have any more chests open, do we? But I just remembered that there's rewards here that I was holding on to. This has a bonus chance of having an emerald key in it. Well, it had a chance of having a bonus key in it, but unfortunately this one did not. Didn't even have any Season 2 SummerSlam cards. Absolutely very rude of it. We do have one key here. Let's go ahead and use this. Nope, nothing tremendous there. Only a 1.5% chance at the Season 2 cards. Not worth spending your credits on. Is it only Lights Out that gives us the chance at these? That's disgusting, but here we go again. Let's see if we can get all 8 keys here. Actually, I wonder if I've done the daily streak today. I wonder if that's updated to have a an emerald key in it. That'd be cool. But hopefully we don't need to. Okay, this is going pretty well. We only need 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. We only need 3. We only need 2. George says it's been updated, that's why I waited. Interesting. Now, have I claimed it today? Bang. If Leon says, is my stream up to date? You're playing Lights Out again? Yes, we are trying to get the last 2 keys that we need for getting the Randy Orton. Sammy is asking a question. If someone else in the chat can answer him, that would be very, very cool of you. And there we go. We managed to finish it. Oh, we've got something. We managed to finally pull the CM Punk. There he is, folks. Let's go ahead and screenshot that one. Very, very nice. Very cool indeed. I'm very pleased to see that. Suddenly, spending those credits feels a little bit nicer. New card discovered. You're damn Skippy. Now, we do want to see at least 1 key, preferably 2 of them. There's 1. Which means we might be able to get the foil Randy Orton right here today. George Giles says, congrats, your grandness. That is one expensive Punk. Sure is a very expensive C. Montgomery Punk. And there's our second key that we needed. So that is absolutely awesome. Now all we need to do is fish enough. Oh, we've got something else. A Pro CM Punk. 2 of them. It's like waiting for buses. You wait ages, and then suddenly 2 of them appear at the same time. Yeah, I'm going to have to ask Big Bossman why that is. And we got a 3rd key as well. And the rest of this we don't really care about, but yes, 2 CM Punks, a Pro CM Punk on the first day of him being up. And I think you all know that Big Ol' Grandcut is a fan of CM Punk. And did we get any SummerSlam Season 2 cards? No, we didn't. Huh. But we did get the remaining keys that we needed, which is very, very cool. And yes, we do have this pack to claim. And it gives us a rare 2 draft pick as well. Big the Cat says, I said to myself that you would get the Pro, and it happened. Well, thank you, Big the Cat. Lilbum says, the more keys, the better. We're now at 1,098 of 500. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot that. Someone show this to W Supercard and complain loudly at them on my behalf. All right, time for us to get back into fishing. Catching and releasing with the Randall Keith Orton. So we've got 5 keys now. We have opened 5. So we just need to keep fishing until we can get any of these finished. And then we should be able to get ourselves hang on. What? Oh, there they are. Oh, cool. Okay. Neat. Then we should be able to get ourselves a foil Randy Orton. It should have a nice low number on it. Come here, you big hammer-headed sharks. And you barracudas. Oh, come all ye faithful. Joyful and repugnant. Or at least however the hell the lyrics to those go. Okay, we've finished the cowfish. And the ornate Warase. And we've got a Bob the Brain Heenan manager. See if we can get the portrait image as well. That is the actual worst pack that we could get. The Warase. Nope. Dang it. We've opened 7. We only need to open 1 more. An anglerfish or the cowfish would be good. Okay, what we're looking for? An anglerfish, I believe. We're also looking for the cowfish. Or maybe it's a non-angry pufferfish. I can't remember. Is that enough? It is. The cam pufferfish and the anglerfish are both done. We don't have time for Nikki Bella. No one has time for Nikki Bella. And if you think you do have time for Nikki Bella, you're wrong. You're mistaken. Oh, we've got the portrait pack. Oh, hell yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are picking up every single thing today that there is going, and we can now go ahead and claim number 162 foil Randall Keith Orton. We got the portrait pack. We got the foil. We got the Pro CM Punk. We have done the everything. And we've opened 8 packs. Let's go ahead and open number 9. We no longer need the portrait pack now. Gold plus plus. Dodge Dragon says, damn, it's the grandest of days todays. I'm pretty sure that oh my goodness. We got the Rey Mysterio as well. That means that we are getting ourselves a Pro Rey Mysterio. Because if we go into rewards now, no, not those rewards. If we go into these rewards now, we can claim this, and there is a Pro of the Rey Mysterio as well. Holy crap. Steph says, bro, what the hell? I'm pretty sure the WWE Supercard is aware of when I'm live streaming, and they are like, oh, okay, like, give them everything so that the live stream looks good. I mean, Steph says, literally got everything possible. I think the only thing that we're missing is the Randy Orton so that we can make the Pro Randy Orton, but, I mean, we got the Randy Orton portrait title image, we got the Pro CM Punk, we got the Pro Rey Mysterio, we've got the foil Randy Orton with number 162. Lollipop says, this may be one of the best live streams for pools you've had in a while, your grandness. Fantastic. Why, thank you. Steph says, facts. That was absolutely crazy, wasn't it, folks? Holy crap. We did the everything there is to get. The big old Grand Cat has gotten. So that is very, very cool. And we also managed to get the helmet opened on the Randy Orton stage. We can try again. Let's see if we can get a diamond pack. We got a diamond plus pack. Are we going to get an Ultimate Warrior? Still don't have a Pro Ultimate Warrior yet. Nope, no such luck. But yes, we have done very, very well here today. Big the Cat says, you hit the 3% on Ray. Oh, very nice. Dr. Dragon says, talk about mid swing. Yes, I was angry at the beginning of the stream. I'm less angry now. That certainly has cheered up my mood, to say the least. All through the hard work of spending credits. Very, very cool day on W Supercard, to say the least. We are going to continue just trying to grab Randy Orton fish. Actually, now that we've got everything for Randy Orton, well, I suppose we still have the chance of pulling Randy Orton from this, don't we? I was thinking, do we maybe go for something else? Because there is a 0.1% chance of hitting the Randy Orton off of these packs here. So I think we are just going to continue fishing with Randy Orton. Big the Cat says, now a satisfied Grand Cat, I sure am. Dr. Giles says, can I get a raise then since you're in such a good mood? Yes, you can. I will double your salary. There you go. How does that sound? In fact, more than that, I shall triple it. There. I shall triple your salary, Dr. Jackal. That's how good a mood I am in. Beerus Jesus says, where did you end on Last Man Standing? I ended up at 168. Oh my goodness, that was very high up. I'm honestly unsure. I'm waiting for someone to tell me that the rewards have came in, and then I will claim them, and we shall see where we're at from there. And Dorjaya says, sweet, thank you, your grandness. You're very welcome. You have been doing an excellent job. You deserve that raise. Sammy says, clip it. Clip it, make sure that he follows through. Make sure that he does triple those wages. This indeed has been a very, very good day, a very impressive live stream for grabbing stuff. I think I was in the 7,000, but that's without even trying. I think I only made it to Arena 42 or 43. Yeah, it's almost as if people didn't really want to play for the big banter Baron Corbin. And, I mean, why would you? Give me a reason to care about him. As I've said in other videos, Baron Corbin is actually one of those few wrestlers that he's a lot more interesting outside the ring than what he is in the ring. He's very, very similar to Dan Severn, because Dan Severn was a legitimate fighter, a legitimate MMA badass, and W just didn't know what to do with him. And Baron Corbin's very similar. He is a bare knuckle boxing champion, I believe. Cool, thank you for that, Leviathan Damien Priest. He's a bare knuckle boxing champion. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu wrestling champion as well. He has competed in other big sporting events. I can't remember off the top of my head, but like physical sporting events, I think, similar to boxing. Maybe he's been in American football or something. And I'm not entirely sure, I don't know an awful lot about him. Dr. Jackal says, I prefer Corbin than Team Road Glory Rewards Uo Theory. Oh no. The leader of the Vision. I can also see Braun Breaker trying his hardest to desperately escape the Vision. I think the second that Logan Paul or Bronson Reed are good to go, they're ready to come back, that Braun Breaker will just hand them the title and get out of there as quickly as he can and move on to a feud with Oba Femi. In fact, I'm almost willing to bet that Brock Lesnar asked, or Braun Breaker asked a favor, saying, hey Oba, I really need out of this and I need to go back to getting a singles push. Can you please, give me your next feud? And Oba graciously agreed. Because, I mean, Oba needs something to do now that he's finished with Brock Lesnar as well. So, Braun Breaker's a pretty good starting point, because he's not immediately walking into a title match. I think that may be a WrestleMania-style thing. Also, I suspect that the winner of the Royal Rumble will either be, the winner of the Royal Rumble will probably be Sami Zayn, and I think the winner of the Elimination Chamber will probably be Oba Femi, or it's the other way around, where Oba Femi will destroy everyone and win the Royal Rumble, and Sami Zayn will defeat everyone in the Elimination Chamber, and I think that Sami Zayn's going to go into WrestleMania as a babyface against a heel CM Punk to try and reclaim his undisputed WWE Universal Uwu Championship. And I think Sami Zayn winning at WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia is going to be the main event. It's going to be the final thing that goes on, and I think it's going to have fireworks that are going to... It's going to dwarf the fireworks explosions that we've ever seen at every other WrestleMania. Dr. Drow says, no, that's Maxine. Oh, yeah, Maxine is the leader of the Vision. Lullabomb says, he's an excellent chief and played a few years with the Indianapolis Colts and Arizona Cardinals. I have a mate who is a Colts fan who met him and had no clue that he was currently wrestling. Lullabomb says he also runs a coffee shop and they have a brand called Open Air Coffee. Oh, that's cool. Brandon Freeman says, nah, that's what you think. He doesn't deserve a title. Let's... Oh, you mean Sami Zayn? I think that's what they are leading towards, though. Now, what is the only box I've not opened? It's this one. Okay, well, let's go ahead and open it then. I think we can do better than bronze. Platinum pack. Okay, nothing tremendous there. Couple of Sami Zayns though. Dr. Jackal says, I'm looking forward to the chaos Alexa, Tatum, and Flair get up to. Yes, that would be cool. I would like to see what they have planned for them. I really don't know why they're not pushing Alexa Bliss stronger than what she currently is. I mean, they have a genuine veteran on their hands there, and instead we're having to put up with storylines of Nikki Bella saying, "Oh, Paige stole my spot at WrestleMania," and then when she lost that match, that was the last straw. Oh, and I'm like, I don't care. Jeez. Is that all Brutus Creed and Julius Breed with a single Undertaker? Terrible. Absolutely atrocious. I feel like Tatum Paxley and Alexa Bliss is drawing an awful lot on the Alexa Bliss-Nikki Cross relationship from some years past. Dr. Jackal says, oh my goodness, oh, there's a lot of new comments here. Lollybomb says, Kevin Owens needs to win the title off of Punk. He's limited on time with that spinal and neck injury. Be a nice way to have him end his career. Actually, yeah, that'd be cool. So instead of Sami Zayn fighting CM Punk for the title, it could be Sami Zayn fighting Kevin Owens for the title. Dora Jal says, well, the dark makeup backs the space buns are back. Dark Alexa is so back. Lollybum says, that should be a heck of a storyline with Tatum and Alexa. Dora Jal says, now we push botch influence instead of rewarding people who injure people. And Lollybum says, they push anything the fans are not very interested in. Brandon says, I want the best for Kevin Owens. Yes, I think Kevin Owens certainly has the potential to do some cool things. I feel like Kevin Owens has the potential to really step into this Sami Zayn world title storyline. And it depends what way they want to go with it. Because they have the potential to make Sami Zayn a white-hot babyface if they wanted. Especially with Saudi Arabia coming up. Or they could have Sami Zayn continue on his jealous streak that he's currently going for. And bore the world to tears as he's currently doing. Lollybomb. Oh, Big the Hat says, last man standing is in mailbox. Lollybomb says, well, I'll read that out in a moment. This honestly, and that's as far as I read. Before the fishing commenced. Lollybomb says, honestly, they need to get Alexa and Tatum tag champs, and then dual champs with one of the main women's champs. Oh, good. Leviathan Axiom. Thank goodness for that. Could you imagine what we would have done if we hadn't pulled that? Oh. Yeah, really needed that Leviathan Axiom. Yep. Great. Goody. Fantastic. Wonderful. Lots of barracudas. You know, I think if I was swimming and I saw a barracuda, I think it would absolutely scare the crap out of me. I think those things look vicious. The Lollybomb says, who's your top 3 or 5 female wrestlers right now as a Grand Cut? Oh, that's a tough question. Who's the best? Chelsea Green is probably up there. If not number 1, then she's very, very close. I really like the storyline that she's in. She's really good on mic. She has a charismatic story. It's also a real life story that she's drawing inspiration from. So I think that's very, very cool. Who else is exciting right now? I mean, I've always got my favorites. You know, I still think that Charlotte Flair is really good. I still think that Alexa Bliss is really good, but they're not doing very much at the moment, you know? That's disappointing. Let me think. Let me think. You know, Liv Morgan is one of these weird people that she has the ability to cut a good promo when she's allowed to, and I don't know why she isn't just like that all the time. Because see the promo that she cut right before she fought Io Sky? When she cut that promo, I was thinking, oh my god, she's winning. Because she is so much stronger when she's actually allowed to be. But instead, WWE have her in this horrible little storyline where she is whiny and not defending the title and all this other stuff. But when she is allowed to go, like, she's actually fantastic. Raquel, I don't think is doing a tremendous amount. Tiffany Stratton's actually stepping up quite a bit. Oh, we've got something. Cool. Uriah Connors. Yeah. One of everyone's favorite wrestlers. Isn't that right, folks? You all love Uriah Connors, don't you? With his very famous finisher, the diving elbow drop. And he's on NXT, maybe. And you know, of course, Uriah Connors is in that really famous faction. With that famous tag team with and you know, like he has such a legacy behind him of doing things. He once did that one thing one time, kind of. I have no idea who Uriah Connors is. No, I thought that was a fish. It was garbage. Dodge Drive says who? Who? Chris War says, what is your currently rank in Last Man Standing? Brandon says, most definitely scare me as well. George says, good on Mike until Bliss bombs her in a promo battle. Leon sent a treat for 5 joules. Thank you, Leon. George says, who? Wally Bomb says, kudos, or mean for sure. When I was a kid, an old mate of mine and his brother and their dog were in a river swimming, and the brother got attacked by one and still has a scar on his leg. Oh my goodness. I think he's that Lollybomb is talking about barracudas. Royal says he's in Birthright. Oh, there we go. His dad is Bill Buchanan? Really? B Squared? Former tag team with John Cena? Bill Buchanan? Former member of Right to Censor? Also, he wore a SWAT vest. Maybe he had something to do with Big Boss Man at one point, I'm not sure. But, cool, crazy. William Regal's son? No, he is not William Regal's son. George says, he's not even the most famous Finlay son. That's David from New Japan, now in AEW. Douglas Camp says, son of Fit Finlay. Ah, okay. Says, Fit Finlay, never mind, not William Regal. Chris Warrior says, what is your rank in Last Man Standing? Dodge says, yep, 7001. His dad is not Bull, his dad is Fit Finlay. Ah, okay. Well, Fit Finlay. So that means that his brother is Hornswoggle. Because according to WWE, Hornswoggle is the son of Finlay. Because his name is Finlay and he loves to fight. And that was Finlay's entire gimmick. Unfortunately, Finlay was not particularly great in WWE. Finlay was great in WCW. If you go and watch any of his storylines in WCW, he is tremendous. If you watch Finlay in WWE, he is basically a predecessor to what Sheamus would become. Dr. Drago says, Bull's son is Josh Briggs, his former tag team partner. Dr. Draco says, no, Hornswoggle is Vince's son, you forgot your grandness. Nope, they did retcon that storyline, saying that it was just a prank, bro, that Hornswoggle was actually the son of Finlay, and that it had all just been a big prank to make Vince think that Hornswoggle was his son. Horrible, horrible, garbage storylines created by one Vince McMahon for no other entertainment than for the entertainment of one Vince McMahon, because it sure as hell didn't do anything for the audience. Yeah, SummerSlam 26 pump it up. That's pretty cool. It's nice to see. I think we'll probably keep them for Brock Lesnar. Turning into Paul Heyman. Anytime that I say that. Ollie Bomb says, oh yeah, I forgot about that, yeah. Wait, did we go deeper there? No, maybe we didn't. Maybe the same depth. Dodge Dragon says, well, they fired Mr. Kennedy, so that had to change. Yes, because Mr. Kennedy was the one that was originally going to be Triple H's son. Another storyline that was dropped was that Triple H was going to be Vince McMahon's son, and that Vince's children, Stephanie and Triple H, were actually siblings, and that they were married to each other. And Stephanie didn't want that, Triple H didn't want that, and I believe it was Linda that eventually talked Vince out of that one, saying that it would maybe be pretty bad for public relations. Lolbum says, didn't Cena kind of bury Kennedy? Cena buried a lot of people. Cena buried more people than Triple H ever did. Including the entire Nexus. Which Wade Barrett still feels some resentment towards. And rightfully so. It would not. I won Asylum. I won Asylum. It says the last man standing results are in. Okay. We shall get them soon. We're just going to continue doing a little bit more fishing here. Please bear with the Grand Cat as he gets rid of these tremendous amount of cards that are taking up so much space that they need to be gotten rid of. A depth of 510. Wow, almost nothing. I think 500 is the lowest depth you can go to. You know, this has been more of a fishing stream than a last man standing stream. Should rename the stream. But we did get a tremendous amount of stuff from it. We got the Pro CM Punk, we got the Pro Rey Mysterio, we got the foil Randy Orton, we got the portrait pack for Randy Orton, we got the portrait pack for Baron Corbin as well. How many more do we have? Oh my goodness, we've got so many. I thought we'd be done by now. Still have 3 pages. George says, lights out with Randy, Keith, Orton. Hang on, I'll read that in a second. I got halfway through and then the fishing started. Lights out with Randy, Keith, Orton's fishing experience stream. Lolybomb says the portrait pack for Corbin is lame. Where is that furry title like Dr. Jackal said? Yes. In fact, actually, I even put in the thumbnail the official Baron Corbin image that's on the WWE webpage, expecting that to be the portrait pack, and nope, we got crap instead. Not that I am particularly chomping at the bit to get a Baron Corbin title image, but I mean, I feel like they could have done a little bit better, don't you? Oh, we've got something. And Advocate Paul Heyman, which we can make into a pro, and probably will. Lolom says, Miz is the one that still needs one, damn it. Pretty disappointed his battle pass didn't have it. Yeah, I mean, that was the perfect opportunity to have him have the spinner Miz belt. There's also an interesting story about Miz, that the belt that he used at WrestleMania that he came out with was not an actual belt, it was a replica, and the rumor was that he wanted to be a replica so that he could take it home with him, so that he could say that that was the belt that he defended at WrestleMania against John Cena. And he was asked about this on an interview, and he says, yep, it was a replica. Oh, thank goodness, we've only got one left. Finally. Now, I think we're going to hold on to that one until the Brock Lesnar pack happens. We're not going to go ahead and claim it because it has a chance of having the golden key, and it also gives us 25 more SummerSlam cards, which we really don't need here today. We're still at 853 of 500 cards. My goodness. We still need to get rid of 300 plus cards. Okay, we have got our last man standing rewards in. And we are ranked 2,923. Let's go ahead and claim Big Banter Baron Corbin. There we are, number 2,923. We will get him trained up as well. Wow, look at all those new cards there. Alright, we're going to fortify our Braun Breaker into an F2. I'll read the chat in a little bit. I see that people have started sending messages. We can fortify our Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. We are indeed going to pro our Maxine Dupree's, because they are going to help out tremendously here. Wow, we've got a lot of things. We are going to have to dust so much stuff. That here turns out I was not new. This is a liar. And finally, we have the pro of the Maxine Dupree. which is going to help out with campaign mode tremendously. I'm going to make the pro of this Paul Heyman as well. I have so many pages full of stuff. A pro advocate, Paul Heyman. And we will fortify our Bobby the Brain Heenan as well. Yeah, why not? Let's fortify these. Fortify the Pump It Up. And we're going to fortify the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship, the Uwu title as well. There we are, those are fortified. Now, R-Truth, Carmelo Hayes, Channing Stacks Lorenzo. Let's go to equipment. Let us detach all. Let's go to male left arrows. So, for left arrows, we are going to get the Foil Pro F1 Obafemi, as well as two F3 Jacob Fatus. We've got the Obafemi, we've got Charles Dempsey, we've got the Javon Evans, we've got the Finn Balor, and of course we've got the F1 Jacob Fatu as well. So I don't think we need any more left arrows. In fact, I think we can even get rid of this Jacob Fatu here. Let's look at right arrows. We have the Braun Breaker, we have the Seth Rollins, we've got Hulk Hogan, we've got Sami Zayn. We will have the Pro Rey Mysterio. We will have eventually the Foil Pro Randy Orton, hopefully. So I don't believe we do need these R-Truths. So we are just going to go ahead and combine them. We're going to make that into a Silver Star. And just get rid of him. We don't have the Pro of the Seth Rollins, the Miz, or the Lexus King yet. So we will keep hold of them for just now, at least. Let's go to up arrows. We have the Shawn Michaels, we've got the Boom Narco, we've got the Roman Reigns, we've got the other Roman Reigns. And of course we will have the Baron Corbin as well. So I don't believe we need the Carmelo Hayes, so we will just Silver Star the Carmelo Hayes as well, because he's not going to get up into the top 4. He is not going to surpass this F3 Roman Reigns. And even at that, the F3 Roman Reigns might fall out here, because I think Baron Corbin is going to be higher. Speaking of Baron Corbin, we do indeed have the portrait image. So if you wanted to see what the portrait image looked like, there it is. Personally, I don't think it's quite as impressive. I think I'd rather go for a more modern image of Big Banter Baron Corbin. Ah, yes. Happy Corbin. Remember those times. Yep, absolutely treacherous. We also have King Corbin from his King of the Ring days. We also have GM Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin sure has done an awful lot when you think about it. I think I'm going to stick with this one. I think we're going to just stick with the current Baron Corbin that we have. And, well, let's train him up, shall we? 2 WrestleMania 42s will do. So there he is at level 100. He has 1.521 million in speed, 1.645 million in charisma, 1.940 million in power, and 1.986 million in toughness. That's him without his 100 matches or his variants, which we will indeed get him later on. And you can see that he is currently just stronger than our Logan Paul, but just weaker than our Roman Reigns. So hopefully once he gets his matches and his variants, he will be a little bit stronger. Let's go ahead and check out our Dan arrows then. So ignoring the Stone Cold Steve Austin, we have our Double Heroic LA Knight, we have our Foil Pro Stone Cold Steve Austin, we have Nick Aldis, and we have an F1 Eric. So I don't think we need any more down arrows either, especially since we'll be getting the pro of our CM Punk. That's the old school style CM Punk with the Spinner Championship. So this Channing Stacks Lorenzo, we are indeed going to combine into a silver star here, because that's just another card that we do not need. So now let's go into combinable. We are indeed going to train up our Rey Mysterio here. I'll just go ahead and use 2 WrestleMania 42s. We've got enough of them. That'll do. We'll go ahead and train up our CM Punks as well. Just going to change this to just rewinds. And Ember. And we're going to do the same with a CM Punk as well. Let's go to trainable. Our Braun Breaker needs to be trained up. Same with Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. Our Jacob Fatu. Into an F1. Randy Orton needs leveled up as well. Do we have one rewind? There we are. And I have a feeling that we don't need to make pros of any of these other ones. We do want to level up our Bob the Brain Heenan, our Maxine Dupree, of course. Same with our Paul Heyman. Our Pump It Up. And the Ubu title. Okay, and I don't think there's anything else there that we particularly want to level up. So yep, we are good with all of that. So I think with that, I think we just need to dust everything else. I don't think there's anything else we need to keep hold of. We've got 833. Oh my goodness. So everything that is not SummerSlam Oh, is 300 the maximum that it can dust? It can't dust any more than that? Wow. Okay, well. I had better actually check and make sure that there's nothing here that we need to actually pro. I doubt it. I think if there was, I'd have seen it beforehand. So just checking the old school cards, just in case there's anything that needs an additional star on it. But I very, very much doubt it. because there's nothing special with any of these cards here. Sometimes, if it's a returning superstar that had been taken off of the draft board, maybe one of them, but I'm not seeing anything. We're into Enigma tier, we're into Metal now. Ink. We are going to get rid of both of these portrait images as well. The Randy Orton and the Baron Corbin, because, well, unfortunately we just don't need them. The reason to have them is so that you can use the images on other cards. You don't need to keep hold of the portrait image itself. But I am very glad that we managed to get that Randy Orton title image finally. Finally we have a title image for Randy Orton. Okay, let's just go ahead and dust these. We don't need to keep looking at any of these. Four rarity draft picks. And it's nice to see that the background refused to load once again. And I think once again we are just going to select all here. And we're going to dust all 144 of these. Which gives us 7 rarity draft picks. And we've got a reset. And Ariana Grace, which might be a pro for us. Oh, it's actually a fortified. An F3 Ariana Grace. Very cool. And we will train her up. There we go. Very cool. Very nice. Done. And we've got to dust a few more cards here. Ruben says, do you give Battle Pass? I sure do. I've given a whole ton of Battle Passes in my time. Some would say an unreasonable amount. We're just going to go ahead and dust each of these. And the Leviathan equipment as well. Sammy says, why does Ariana Grace say 20 variants? Really, does it? Let's go ahead and dust Rail. I guess we'll lock down that Uriah Connors until we get a pro of him. We're now at 495 of 500 cards. But I think we are going to go ahead and dust these 4 as well. We just do not need them, unfortunately. We would need the space more than anything else. And I have a feeling that we need to get rid of an equipment. So what equipment are we getting rid of? That is the next question. Probably going to be one of these. because that mouth guard is not horrible. Now I've got the Leviathan mouth guard. Mouth guard is really good for battle pass cards. Why must I always get rid of cards? Allows you WWE Supercard making me get rid of my old school special editions. Alright, which one of these we're getting rid of then? The Kent Wilson Man Up is a possibility. The Kent Wilson Man Up is a probability. I think it's the Kent Wilson Man Up. Yep. That's the one. It's the one that's getting dusted. It's just what has to happen. Sammy says, check Ariana Grace, Grand Cat. I sure will. Since you asked so nicely. Ariana Grace. Ariana Grace. Why, yes, you're right. Variant 20. Yes. She did need 20 variants. She needed to get her finisher 20 times. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anything else require 20 variants before. That's cool. Neat. George says, yeah, I had to dust my AJ Styles jacket today. It's heartbreaking. Dr. Jackal, unfortunately. And now that we have a little bit of space, for the time being, we can finally go ahead and claim today's Lizzie Rain rewards. Well, we don't really need those, but we will claim this Lizzie Rain here. And there we go, that is a pro Lizzie Rain for us. And more than that, we can get ourselves a fortified one from over here in the collectibles, as we have 153 tokens. So that is an F1 of Lizzie Rain, and we will be trying our hardest to get her to F2. But for the meantime, we do need to train up one of these Lizzie Rains. Unfortunately, there's no other image for her. And the image that we do have for her is incredibly blurred. It's absolutely horrible and ridiculous. That is level 97, but thankfully we've got a couple of draft picks that we can do here. Okay, it was this. I was thinking, did I count that unhinged Tony D'Angelo as being a reset? But no, it was the Leviathan card that it counted as a reset. I hope. Just like this unhinged Tony D'Angelo is so strong that you need to stop and think about how lucky you were to pull them. Oh, there we go. Level 100, and I think that's everyone that we need to get to level 100. So I think we are free to dust all the rest of this. Now, draftboard. He said, forgetting what he was doing. Now, hang on. Did they just give me a WrestleMania 42 JD Mc... Yeah! Why is it... It said that this WrestleMania 41 JD McDonough was a reset, and it said that this unhinged Jey Uso was a reset. No, they're not. They're horrible. What is going on? You guys seeing this? Is this just me? Am I the one that's going crazy? Okay, that one at least made sense. Now, do we need any of these old school Lesners? That one is Octane, that one is Legendary, that one is Harden, that one is... Well, the woman says, yes, that's a glitch, but it's okay by me. I've had a throwback Brock do a reset for me 3 times. Lopak says, it's a glitch because it's counting for the special pool. The special pool is a WrestleMania 41 or an unhinged card? George Isle says, it's Cat Daddy getting you back for taking everything today, your grandness. Oh no. They're like, right, you have got every single reward there was to get today. So we're going to punish you by making resets happen on random WrestleMania 41s and unhinged cards. Well, punished indeed I am. So I still need to do the Intercontinental title because we do need to defend our championship because we didn't come all this way to get all these titles to not defend the belt. So we do need to do that. I need to make a whole bunch of pros here today. We need to make the pro Rey Mysterio. We need to make the pro CM Punk. We need to make the pro Lizzie Rain. And we also then need to work on our Randy Orton. Speaking of Randy Orton, actually, let's just take a look at our mails. Now, do we have a Randy Orton? What arrow is Randy Orton? Does anyone remember? I think he's right arrow, but I don't want to confirm if I'm incorrect. He is indeed right arrow, yes. Now, does anyone see a Randy Orton? If you see a Randy Orton, please do let me know. Not this one. That one I'm well aware of. It's the other Randy Ortons I am looking for. We still don't have pros of these two? Freaking wasting my space, wasting my freaking time. What was it? Is it not Lexus King? Is Lexus King called something else? Am I not allowed to pro Lexus King? Is Lexus King a fusion? Huh? Oh, they are fusions. They've got the little lightning going on them. That's what it is. Should I just dust them? And make space. Do I need them for my belts? Nope, not that one. No, the Leviathan's already finished. Yeah, the hell with you two. Quit wasting space. Actually, let me just look at general. Is there any others that are wasting space here that should just be deleted? Look at how many cards there are in Leviathan. Oh my goodness. There's so many. Yeah, you're wasting space as well. You sure as hell aren't needed. Now, hang on. Do I have a manager Brandy Rhodes? Have I not pulled one? Really? Is Brandy Rhodes not in SummerSlam? Maybe I should keep hold of this just in case that's the last Brandy Rhodes. Huh. Let's see here. There's been plenty of comments here. Dr. Giles says, Sucks can't change the foil pick. Dr. Giles says, be in Levy unless you dusted it. I haven't got a single Sean Spears, don't feel bad. Bro says, Spears and King are fusions. Fusion. Yes, Lex is a fusion. They're fusions, grandness. Okay, that's why I don't have a Spears. Begone to the Shadow Realm. Willibum says, any guess on who will be seeing in the Battle Pass on Wednesday? I'm thinking it's Tatum, if not Chelsea. I want to be Chelsea Green, that'd be awesome. Dr. Giles says, I want Alexa Bliss. Dr. Jackal always wants Alexa Bliss. We've already had an Alexa Bliss Battle Pass. Sammy says, why you have 3 women's Queen of the Ring crowns? Because I kept trying to get the limited edition EOS guy, and it kept not giving it to me, and it kept giving me the crowns instead. And I was thinking, well, I mean, they're still useful, better than the regular ones. We've also got multiple of the King of the Ring crowns as well, because I kept buying those packs to try and get the limited edition Obafemi. We never pulled them in the end, which I was sickened with. So that's the reason for that. George says, I wasn't here and that was last year. That's true. In fact, actually, if you want, I can show you the Battle Pass. Now, what is it called? It's not event, it's not flip, it's not fusion, it's not limited edition, it's not ranked. What arrow is Alexa Bliss? I want to say right arrow, but I'm not sure that I can confirm that. It might be left arrow. Is it left arrow? I'm going to guess left arrow. I just need to see one Alexa Bliss. Yes, okay, she has left arrow. Let's find the Alexa Bliss Battle Pass card and just show her off for Dr. Jackal. Oh, she was a while ago, actually. Oh, is she in my binder? I know what she looks like as well. She's on the little swing. Must be in the binder then. Okay. Okay, Battle Pass cards. There she is. There is the Battle Pass Alexa Bliss. From SummerSlam 24. That's right, Season 10. That's 2 years ago then. George says, should I Silver Star my UFC cards? I have no intention of farming them. I mean, they're no use to you now because they're Leviathan tier. We only realistically need SummerSlam 26 cards. It really just depends on how much you care. Personally, I didn't really care that much about the UFC cards. Dr. Jago says, oh, cutie, I want. Yes, it's a very, very cool Battle Pass card. And if you want to see any of my other Battle Pass cards, you can find them by clicking on, if you go to the big old Grand Cat name, and you click on the card binder right here, you can look through my binder, and it is one of the coolest binders in the entire game. I won't spoil everything, you can look at it for yourself, but you can do that with anyone. Example, if I go down here and I go down to Dr. Jackal, and I click on their card binder, there we can see all of their various different Alexa Blisses. So this is one of the things that I really like about the card binder, is it lets you show off your cards to other people. And that's why I would really like it if WWE Supercard would allow us to add more sleeves, because I currently have the maximum number of sleeves, and it says that it won't allow me to buy any more. I would love to buy more sleeves so that I can put more of my special edition cards into that binder and get them out of my freaking 500 limited spaces down here. Oh, good heavens. Now, we have an hour and 42 minutes left to defend our Intercontinental Championship, so I'm going to have to get on that. That is something that I need to do. We also have Team Road to Glory, which I need to make a start on. You can see that we're currently using Big Cass as our image. He has not had a card yet since he has returned. So we're getting an AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Braun Breaker, Montez Ford, Logan Paul, Jey Uso, and Austin Theory in the end. Actually, I've already got an Austin Theory, and I think there's actually a better image for Austin Theory than... Yeah, I think this is a much better image for Austin Theory than the SummerSlam 26 one. And it seems like we've lost the audio once again. Now, how close are we to finishing off the Battle Pass? Pretty weird with no audio, but about just under 800 points. And then that will give us the foil of Big Obafemi. And I think I might be able to get a few of those points from playing Team Road to Glory. But what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to jump into the Intercontinental Championship here. Actually, let's go ahead and claim these rarity draft picks first of all. Let's see if the audio comes back. Dorjal says, Cass is already getting heat? Really? Graves still doesn't forgive him for abusing Carmella? Ah, interesting. I didn't even know that there was abuse of Carmella. That is something that I wasn't aware of. Looks like the audios came back, that's nice. Ooh, a Charlotte Flair. That is very, very cool. You see CM Punk. Rusev. Now it says 2 picks remaining. Does that mean there's actually 2 picks remaining, or does it mean there's 1 pick remaining? You got a WrestleMania 42 ladder. Okay, there was actually 1 more pick remaining. You can never tell with this game. And is that Alexa Bliss a pro? She is. She's a fortified 1. Woo! And we'll just go to... Hang on. What do you mean, Pixel? Get off here, Brock Lesnar. Wasting everyone's time. We'll go for that. And I think we'll keep the other cards so that when we make the Pro Lizzie Rain, the Pro Rey Mysterio, and the Pro CM Punk, they will have cards to get them up to... Dorjal says, that's Charlotte Flair, your grandness? I know that's Charlotte Flair. What did I say? Did I say something different? Am I going crazy? I thought I said Charlotte Flair. Dorjal says, that's why he was fired for abusing Carmella. I didn't know that. I thought the reason that he was fired was because Big Cass, went off on one of the what do they want to be called? Little people? One of the dwarf segments that he was only supposed to kick him, and he ended up doing the elbow drop as well. So I thought that was the reason that he got fired. Well, that, and there's a story that Big Cass was in a tour bus and he went to the toilet, and then he couldn't get out of the toilet he couldn't work out how to use the lock. So he thought that the wrestlers were ribbing him and keeping the door closed. So he kicked the door open. It wasn't a rib. And then the wrestlers were on this 8-hour tour bus where the toilet door didn't work. And whenever anyone went to the toilet, everyone in the bus had to smell it. So he was fired pretty quickly after that. Oh, Dr. Giles says he was suspended for that, but he wasn't fired for that. Okay. I said Alexa Bliss? Really? I said Alexa Bliss. Wow. That means the big old Grand Cat is getting tired then. That's the only explanation for that. A lot of them says that's a nice looking image. Let's see here. Dr. Giles says he was caught grabbing her by the arm abusively and Randy Orton and Big E pulled him off of her. Ah, well, Randy Orton is not someone you want to get on the wrong side of backstage because he has a lot of political power. He's been there for a long time. He's been in the upper echelons of WWE for a long time. So, yep, I don't imagine that would have worked out very well for Big Cass. So, And of course, Randy Orton and Big E are still in the company, so... I mean, we will need to see what the future of Big Cass will be. You know what? I think I'm going to change this from Big Cass because we've got some cooler images here. Now, do we go for the... I was about to say the CM Punk, but I was thinking of the Randy Orton portrait image. Now, what rarity would that have been? Would that have been static? Okay, we can just search by name. Randy Orton. There we go. And SummerSlam 25. And there we are. Title image, Randall Keith Orton. Very, very cool. Dr. Giles says SummerSlam 25. Thank you for that. Oh, so it's literally 1 year beforehand because we're on SummerSlam 26, so it gives the portrait pack is 1 year from beforehand, SummerSlam 25. That makes sense. Yes, very good. Thank you. So we're getting a new Battle Pass in 1 day and 20 hours, and I will be giving away a Battle Pass. And in one of my previous videos, I gave a password. I'm not going to tell you what video it was, but during that video, I said a password, and if anyone messaged me with the correct password, and I'm going to show you them all here, if they message me with the correct password, I have saved their message and I have not deleted it, so these people are all added in to the giveaway. If you want to be added into that giveaway to get yourself a chance of getting the Battle Pass yourself in just under 2 days, go find that password, go send the Grand Cat a message, and if it's correct, I won't delete your message. If it's incorrect, I will delete your message. But Sean, Jupiter, Godimus, D-Love21, Brian, the Devil's Reject, Craggle87, Lopak, Alex Jacob for Life, Red Devils, Angel, Feeling Usse, Brodo, Travis, Iron Main, Ramsey SC, Renegade, Mad Mark Harmon, Final Boss, and CM Punk are all in the giveaway so far. Broyle says, I know the password. I believe you're one of the ones that were in here, weren't you, Broyle? Yes, there you are. Dr. Giles says, this message... Then message his Grandness Broyle. He already has. Sammy says, how do we message you? Literally find the big old Grand Cat and then just send me a message. If my inbox is full, someone on the Discord let me know and I will make space. I'll need to make space by getting rid of some stuff in my rewards. But the only messages that I have saved are from people that are in the giveaway. So if you do know what the password is and you cannot message me in game, then message me on Discord and make sure to let me know that you have sent me the password, and I will make sure that you're added into the giveaway as well. So I will be giving away a battle pass in 1 day and 20-ish hours. Maybe not exactly at the point where the battle pass goes up live, but it will be happening. And we'll be giving away them as well. Dora says, I doubt it will be, as we are opening daily quest packs for keys, your grandness. Yes, I agree. But there we are. I think that is now going to be it for this little video. I am going to... The thing is, I used to record doing these, but it takes a very, very long amount of time, and I don't think it's very interesting. So currently my deck is between 159 and 197.1 million, and we need to get over 185 million to stay in the top 500. So what I need to do is equip the best equipment to all of these cards. I then need to equip momentum to the top 5 cards in addition to that. And then I need to see how close I am. And then if I need to use any of these boosts of the up and down arrows, if I need to use any pentas, if I need to give them special equipment and such. It's just very, very long and dry. Sammy says, your inbox is full. I just tried messaging you. Dr. House says, seriously? Stop stealing my #1 crown, Sammy. Dr. Dragon was #1 for just a second, for just a moment ago. I don't know how the crown actually works, because sometimes it seems to be accurate, other times it just seems to give a random person #1 crown. Sammy says, hey! Sammy, if you do know the password, then message me on my Discord server, and also make sure to at the Grand Cat, because I never check my DMs. Make sure to at the Grand Cat on the Discord server as well to tell me to check my DMs because you've sent the password. If you don't know the password, then there's no point. You won't be able to guess the password. It's not something guessable. You need to have watched the videos in order to find out what the password is. But you have 1 day and 20 hours left to find that password. It is hidden in one of my WWE Supercard videos. There's a little hint for you. It's in a WWE Supercard video, and if you get it correct, then you will be added to that free giveaway. But I think that is now going to be it for this little video, folks, and I really hope that you have all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out, and we shall see you all in the next video. I forgot we got this. One last thing I want to do, folks, is just nail and down arrow. I think CM Punk. Hell yeah. 2 different title images. Very cool. I still like this one. Goodbye, everybody.